Hey everyone, I want to go through another new Amazon feature that I think is kind of hidden on the platform. It's very tough to find. It deals with automatic campaigns. If this is your first time here, I'm a full-time Amazon PPC manager. I have access to a bunch of different accounts. This is what I do all day. And so the idea of these videos is to just have you guys kind of get in my head, see how I analyze things, and I'm going to try to keep up with all of the new features that are coming out almost, it seems, weekly on the PPC platform right now. So hopefully you like them. All right, what I have here is an old automatic campaign for a bamboo fountain. You can see here in automatic campaigns, I got two ad groups, one with each one SKU, and they each show a target. Now the target is what they call keywords now in manual campaigns as well. So it's kind of weird that they're showing these as targets. If you click on this target, you will see that nothing comes up, right? Because it's an automatic campaign. You only are able to target what Amazon thinks you can target. But they actually release 4 different types of targets for the automatic campaigns. So what I want to do here is you want to test these new autos versus your old autos. So we're going to take this SKU here. We're going to create a new campaign, okay? You can name it what you want. Again, you want to make sure that you're testing this against your old one. So you still only get to set up one ad group. But if you add in your SKU, you can come down here, you can set the same exact bid. And this is something you want to note too. When setting up new autos or new manuals, I think I mentioned before, you should have a list of negative keywords. Whether it's on a campaign basis or on a whole brand basis, if I come into this campaign and I go to negative keywords, all of them are listed here. So you can export these and you can choose how many you see per page, but you can export these and then make sure you add them into the new campaign because you've already done the work. You already know that these are negative keywords that you want in here. So these first 6 are negative phrase, and then this last one is a negative exact. All right. You can do this in a bulk file, but usually a lot of you guys still just do this manually. So let's launch this campaign and then see what happens. All right. Now, this is a new automatic campaign. This will not automatically happen for your old autos. You need to create a new one to get this new feature. So we come in here to the auto, and you'll see here now the targets, it used to say 1 target, but now that's blank. So if we click on products and we click on targeting, now there are 4 different, you can almost think of them as they look like manual keywords in the automatic campaign. So they classify these as 4 different things: substitutes, complements, loose match, and close match. Now, from my understanding, the old autos would match to these substitutes. These are products that substitute for your product. So if it's a bamboo fountain, they're going to show for other bamboo fountains. Complements are detailed pages of products that complement your product. So kind of think of these as like add-on products, where if you're selling a bamboo fountain, it might be some filtration system or some chlorine for your water or something like that. Loose match, loosely related to your products. This one kind of scares me. It doesn't sound very relevant. And then close match, search terms close related to your products. Actually, you know what? This might be what the old autos were close match. That would make more sense. And then substitutes are the one that are substitutes for your products. So the only way to get to this screen is even if you're here on the main auto campaign, you'll see that targeting doesn't come up. You have to click on your product and then you have to click on targeting. That's the only way you're going to see this. Now, as time goes on, you're going to come in through here and each of these different automatic match types are going to get different metrics. So now you can have more control over the bids in these automatic campaigns. Now, one thing to note that has not been fixed yet is in the search term reports, they do not classify these. So in your search term report, you only get search terms in your one ad group. So unfortunately, they haven't broken these out in the reports yet, but at least if time goes on and say if you have a good add-on product, say if you have a very cheap product, you might be able to be very, very aggressive on complements or substitutes or something like that. Now, another huge thing that Amazon has introduced is the option to negative target ASINs, finally. So if you've looked at search term reports in the past, you know that there's a bunch of competitor ASINs in there. If you added them as negatives, though, they wouldn't go away. They would remain there. You couldn't remove them from your campaigns. It was one of the most frustrating things. So a couple of things to note here because there are still some errors with this new automatic. Now, the campaign that I just added, that I just went through, you'll see here in the beginning of it, I added negatives as I started. So you'll come here, you'll go to products, and you'll see negative targeting, and you'll have the negatives that you added in there. But I promise there is a feature to add negative competitor ASINs. So apparently this is another bug because I just started another new automatic campaign because I had to test this and I did not add any negatives to it to start. And if you come in here, you'll see negative targeting. You have add negative keywords and add negative product targets. So finally, you can come in here, type in ASINs, whatever, and exclude the ASINs from your automatic campaigns. This is huge. This is the biggest thing that has ramped up ACOS on old automatics, and they finally introduced it. But apparently I just found another bug. So make sure when you're creating these autos, don't add negative keywords to start because they are gonna show up in two different screens. They're just Amazon being Amazon. Let me know how these new automatics go for you guys. I'm still testing them. I hope this helps, and I'm interested to hear how they go.